My name is Wendy.
My name's Morgan.
My name is Trisha Berg.
My name's Anita.
Life before Uplevel.
I was kind of cynical. I was really negative. I was miserable. I wasn't somebody that people wanted to be around.
It was stressful, overwhelming, frustrating. I just felt like there had to be more to life than what I was living.
I drank a lot to kind of numb my feelings, and I got to the point where I was like, this isn't what life is. This isn't the best it's going to get for me.
I feel like before it was really hard to get things out and to explain to people how I was feeling, hard to explain to myself how I was feeling.
I was already growing in a lot of ways. I had heard of Sarah through different connections. I just felt like drawn to her. And she told me that she was gonna do a class.
I resisted taking Uplevel. It was in the back of my head, like, you need to do this, you need to do this. I was being called to it.
I had a coach that I was working with, and I told her about it, and she was like, yeah, I took Uplevel too. It really changed my life. And so it intrigued me because I knew Sarah, but I didn't know Sarah. It's nice to have someone else that says, I had a great experience and it helps.
Once I started Uplevel, I really got to separate my thoughts from my physical being, learning to separate the negative and finding the joy.
I started to see life could be so much better if I let go of some of those beliefs that I had about myself.
I learned to use my mind and my emotions for the good things outside of all of the bad.
I started to see little changes, how I was more in control of my feelings or emotions and more a participant, like in my everyday life.
There is a better way, and I had access to that, and I could do that for myself and start to change my life.
I remember sitting there, laying there and being like, this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever done. My own disgust. And I'm like, this is doing nothing. And I remember one day we're laying there and I sank into it and it finally hit and I was like, oh, this is what she's talking about.
Sarah was so open, and she just has that demeanor to help you get relaxed, to just open up and really be yourself.
I remember that being really impactful and being like, this is what I'm supposed to get out of this. The connection after that with the other people, because we were all in a safe place to share and learning from each other and what everyone else was going through, and just being in such a safe environment to share and be with people was really comforting and something that I hadn't really experienced before.
I had never experienced the energy that she gives off, and I couldn't get enough of it. I wanted to be in her energy all the time.
I can only control myself. So I think that's the biggest long-lasting thing, is controlling myself, controlling my emotions, and just being at peace.
I learned how to be aware. I had so much more awareness of myself, how I was impacting my life, the people in my life, and that was a huge gift.
Oh my gosh. So my husband and I did a couples Uplevel. We talk about it all the time, how we're bringing it into our daughters' lives and how we're much better, healthier communicators. We're able to teach her how to communicate with us. It really just 360'd our relationship and how well we were able to be together and what we were able to accomplish.
Each time I take Uplevel, I glean something different. Even though some of the content is the same, I still grow every time. She's helped me see things differently and be more open and be more accepting of myself even, and be more authentically me.
Now I'm experiencing gratitude and joy and happiness, and I'm able to hold that. I'm able to offer that to other people, and it's just making life a little bit more magical. Yeah.
It's a life changer. Definitely, if you're on the fence and you're thinking it might be of value to you, make the leap, see what it's all about.
Don't think, just do. It is gonna sound scary. It is worth every penny, every minute, everything that you put into it. You're gonna get 10 times as much back.
Just do it. Allow yourself to be vulnerable with yourself and be vulnerable with Sarah.
You got to do it. Just do it. I actually convinced my daughter-in-law to join and do an Uplevel class, and she was like, this is the greatest gift you've ever gotten me. It's 100% worth it. It is life-changing.